About 560 million years ago, in the sea, you could have come across a very ancient bilaterian animal, a very distant relative of human beings. It had a rather unusual shape. Probably a little like this worm, with a head and a tail, and symmetry between the right and left sides. It was bilateral, like us, but it had one additional feature. According to many scientists, it may have been among the first animals to possess the rudiments of a centralized nervous system. It was during the Ediacaran period that the first bilaterians appeared. Similar to what is assumed for some of the first bilaterians, some present-day zooplankton larvae have a cluster of nerve cells near the head, and a chain of others along the body. This system coordinates muscle movements, as well as the functioning of other organs. In addition to coordination, this primitive nervous system makes it possible to detect certain elements of the environment and respond to them. In these larvae, there are cells in the brain that are sensitive to light. These cells are photoreceptors. They belong to very ancient families of light-sensitive cells, related to those we have in our own retina, such as rods and cones. When light reaches them, they become active and send a signal to the brain to indicate that there is light. What is remarkable, then, is that this mechanism, which we spontaneously associate with our eyes, also exists in this worm. These rudimentary light-sensitive structures contain proteins called opsins. When they are exposed to light, they trigger an electrical signal that can help the worm orient its movement. We cannot say that this worm sees, thinks, or reacts as we do. It is equipped with a rudimentary nervous system that can orient its movement when light strikes its opsins. At these ancient stages, other forms of sensitivity are also present. Cells sensitive to chemical signals, distant ancestors of taste and smell, can, for example, react to nutrients. But these first bilaterian animals also need to send sensory signals through their bodies to control their muscles and their organs. For this, they use a particular type of cell, the equivalent of fiber optics in the animal world, a nerve cell, or neuron.